Eldar Tuvey, how did you come to set up Wandera, and what is it that you offer to mobile enterprise customers?
Wandera is the world's first provider of a mobile data gateway. We've had a lot of experience, our team that founded Wandera had a lot of experience delivering basically proxy services for corporate customers in the past through a different business that we had. That business was then sold to Cisco, and the founding team has started Wandera. We thought we could bring that technology and that same expertise to the mobile phone arena, mobiles and tablets for our enterprise customers. And so what Wandera does is we allow those corporate customers for their employees to route traffic through our mobile data gateway in the cloud, basically a cloud service. And when that traffic is coming through our servers, we're able to do three things. Firstly is give some very detailed analytics into that data, so usage, so the companies can understand exactly where that data is being spent. Up to now it's been very much a black box, so we give real insight into that data. Secondly, we offer a service called Extend, which basically uses a bunch of different compression technologies to compress that data, thereby giving the customers some very significant savings, especially when their employees are roaming, by using less data. And thirdly, we're just launching now at the show a service called Secure, which as the traffic is coming through us, we deploy a variety of security techniques like virus scanning, looking for anomalous behavior on the phones, looking for apps that might be leaking data, so thereby providing some security to that traffic as it's coming through our service.
So the usual route for enterprises is to deal direct with telcos?
Yeah, absolutely. Usually the telco, the carrier, or perhaps through a reseller. We have some of our big partners actually provide these services to their corporate customers, and that's why they like to work with us, because they can then deliver those data services, but also Wandera alongside, which helps them conserve that data, get some analytics into it, and security, as I say.
Do you work with mobile operators?
We absolutely do. So people are often very surprised, but some of our largest partners are the telcos, because they like to deliver value-add services to their enterprise customers. And so they see Wandera as, because we're unique in terms of the services that we offer, they like to deliver those services onto their customer base.
And what feedback are you getting from customers?
The really interesting thing has been that up to now, data is very much a black box. You know that you pay for it, but you don't know where it's being used, how much is being used, and by whom. With voice, for example, if you're making a 20-minute phone call to Japan, you know that it's going to cost you a certain amount, and that's probably twice as much as a 10-minute phone call. But with data, you really don't know how much data is being used. It's very much unquantifiable. But with Wandera, for the first time, you're really able to see which apps are taking that data, where is that data being used by country, by employee, by destination, and thereby, with the value of that information, you can then make much more informed decisions about how you use that data. We all know that the amount of mobile data is exploding and growing by roughly 100% a year, and we forecast, as many people do, that the whole mobile phone bill will be data. 100% of the bill will be data in years to come, with applications such as WhatsApp, etc., taking over from SMS. And so it's very, very important that you have real deep analytics into that data to understand where it's being used for the first time. It gives you sort of itemization, if you like.
What about security? Because we hear a lot about mobile malware, especially targeted towards Android devices.
So we have a very deep background in security from our previous businesses. We understand it very well. And what we're trying to do is be the first company to offer what we call multi-level security, which is security both on the device, but also for the traffic that's passing through our cloud servers. And we think by marrying those two things, by being able to correlate events from the app, what's happening on the device, and from the data that's going through our servers, by doing that correlation, we can really detect security threats and vulnerabilities that perhaps other people can't. There are, as you rightly mentioned, there's a growing sense that the threats are increasing on Android particularly, but also on iOS. And so with our services, corporate customers are able to secure the data from their employees' devices, their very important corporate data, and make sure that those phones aren't infected by malware through rogue apps.
Eldar Tuvey, thank you very much.